today's video, I'm so excited to share with you a what I eat in a day spring edition as a healthy, busy mom of two. Hi there, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica, and here on my channel, we focus on all things mom life, but everything we do here in my space does have a bit of a healthy twist, as I'm a holistic nutritionist and a nutritional practitioner. So today's video is definitely a pinch me moment, as I'm so excited to share with all of you that I am collaborating with my dear friend Tiffani Beaston from Beauty The Beastons. Tiffani is genuinely one of the most kind, hardworking, wonderful souls here on this platform. And with that, I am beyond honored to be collaborating with her on this video for a what I eat in a day that she is also filming over on her channel. If you don't follow Tiffani, which most of you do, most of you have actually followed along from Tiffani's channel. However, if you aren't familiar with Tiffani, she puts out the most inspiring content here on YouTube that truly leaves you feeling motivated and uplifted in the most genuine and relatable way. So I will of course link Tiffani's video for you guys in the description box down below. Be sure to give her a follow and check out her video when you're done here today. And then be sure to leave her a comment and let her know that I sent you. So already this morning, I've had my warm water with lemon, and my coffee is the way that I start every single day. Okay, so I'm in the kitchen now, and I'm gonna get started by blending up a really quick, super simple green smoothie. And then I am gonna be having that with some avocado toast and broccoli sprouts on top. Super easy, super light, spring refreshing breakfast. The weather here in Michigan has been so crazy. 1 minute it's beautiful and sunny, then the next second it's like pouring down rain. So the sun is out right now, so I'm definitely craving some fresh foods. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we have going on today for this super simple, easy breakfast smoothie. All right guys, so just here, I have about half a cup of collard greens and half a cup of broccoli sprouts. We're also gonna be putting broccoli sprouts on top of the avocado toast. Then I have 2 cups of coconut water. I might squeeze some lemon juice in here, stay tuned, I'm not quite sure yet. Then I have about a 1/4 cup of frozen mango. I have a thumb size of ginger right there. It's organic, so no need to peel off the skin. Over here, we have 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds and 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds. Then I have 2 cups of baby spinach and 1 ripe banana. So we're gonna throw this all into the blender.
Show me your soul. Baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul. Honey, it's way past time. How expensive do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul. And honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine.
Oh my goodness, you guys, look at the beautiful color. Here, let me try and block the sun. Look at the beautiful color on this smoothie. Absolutely gorgeous. And broccoli sprouts can definitely give it like a earthier taste. And because obviously I made one for myself and one for Kaya, the ginger covers it right up, because sometimes I'm like, oh, like it smells and tastes like broccoli. But when you add the ginger, it'll cover it up. If it doesn't, you could always squeeze lemon juice, lime juice, or even squeeze some fresh squeezed orange juice. Be delicious. But it tastes so good with just the ginger. It's plenty to cover it up for me. But this color is beautiful. And the reason I love adding broccoli sprouts to a smoothie is because when you blend the broccoli sprouts, or you chew, but blending especially, it really releases the sulforaphane. So you get all of the beneficial properties in the smoothie because you've had a chance to blend it. Another hack is, oftentimes when my broccoli sprouts start to get a little bit wet, I throw them into the freezer. I freeze them. If you freeze your broccoli sprouts first and then you blend them, you're really gonna get all of the nutrients out of them. So just a couple of hacks. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the avocado toast, and then we'll sit down and eat breakfast.
Gonna set it on emotion here today. Baby, here I go.
I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this everything but the bagel seasoning on. Then I'm gonna do some pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. You could always add in an egg or sliced turkey, some smoked salmon, but I'm gonna be doing seeds this morning. And then, of course, our organic microgreens. We've got broccoli sprouts today, and voila, beautiful, beautiful piece of toast. Beautiful piece of toast with a little bit of a delicious, gorgeous green smoothie, and I will be fully satisfied for hours after having this breakfast. Okay, so I finished my smoothie and my breakfast, and now I'm just filling up my second bottle of water for the day. I have fresh lemon and lime squeezed in here because I do go ahead and pre-squeeze that for the week and put it in a little glass jar in the fridge. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add in fresh mint leaves. I love adding fresh mint to my water. I wish you guys could smell this through the camera. It smells delicious. So I am so excited to share with you guys that Tiffani and I are working on a postpartum recovery guide, and our goal is to have it ready to go and launched for all of you by Mother's Day. We're so passionate about positively impacting moms, especially women in general, but especially moms. I feel like we're the ones that are often left behind. We're so cared for, we're so loved on when we're pregnant, then we have the baby, and after 6 weeks, people kind of forget about the moms. So whatever we can do to stack the deck in our favor during that postpartum phase is something that we should take seriously. So that is our goal with this postpartum recovery guide, is to help all of you and guide you through the process that she and I have been doing together. So whether that's preparing for baby, which she's an absolute expert at, or whether it's the recovery phase through nutrition and supplementation, which is something that I tend to focus on, we feel like the blend of our experience is something that could really help you. So we are so excited to share this with you guys, and we will be sure to share the details as we get closer to Mother's Day. All right, guys, so it's a little bit later in the day, and I'm gonna start making some lunch. It does look like it might rain this afternoon, but I'm not sure. The weather here has been so wild, sunny one minute, rainy the next, but that is springtime in Michigan for you. But what I'm gonna be making is a Nourish Bowl. I love making Nourish Bowls. I share this with my clients all of the time. They're Nourish Bowls, but they're essentially just a salad with a ton of beautiful ingredients that you can throw inside. It's pretty much every vegetable that you have in your refrigerator. You just chop it up, you make it look beautiful, and you throw it into a bowl, and we call that a Nourish Bowl. So I've got some simple ingredients laid out behind me. I'm also using frozen falafel that I just purchased at Whole Foods. You can also get this in the prepared food section, or even at Costco, I've seen it. So I'm just using really simple ingredients to throw together a quick, healthy lunch, because to me, if it's overly complicated in the middle of the day, I'm most likely not going to do it. So I wanna show you guys what we have going on the cutting board behind me, and we'll start assembling. Okay, so over here, I just have some mixed greens topped with a little bit of baby kale, which is just like a super simple, easy base. Here I have some quinoa that I already prepared on my weekend meal prep. So that's easy, beautiful, and ready to go. I have some pumpkin seeds right there. I shredded up some carrots, and then I shredded up some cabbage earlier in the week. Again, it takes me an hour to do meal prep on the weekend, but it is so worth it. Over here we have some parsley, a little bit of those broccoli sprouts that we used this morning in our smoothie and on our toast. Then I sliced up some cucumber, and then we have some sunflower seeds. So I'm gonna throw all of that here into this bowl, start assembling that. And while I do that, over here I have 5 frozen falafels. Again, I just get these in the freezer section at Whole Foods. They're a little bit frostbit, so I definitely need to use them and go through them. So I'm gonna put 5 of them in. I probably will only eat 2, maybe 3, but then I will have 2 more ready to go in the refrigerator for tomorrow that I can just throw on a pan and saute with a little bit of oil tomorrow to reheat so that those will be ready to go. But it's super simple. These are already cooked. I'm just reheating them, baking them in the oven. So I just love having these ingredients on hand because it makes a really filling, easy lunch for me that takes me no time to assemble. So I hope that this is inspiring for you guys and that you can see that healthy eating doesn't have to be this elaborate thing. I do like to make elaborate recipes, but most likely not in the middle of the day, especially a work day or a school day that we're busy and running around. It's just really simple ingredients that you throw together that make a nutrient-dense meal that leave you feeling full, satiated, and energized for the rest of the day that take you through to dinner time. So let's start assembling everything into our bowl. I also always say this to my clients that we begin the whole digestion process with our eyes, and honestly with sense of smell as well. So sight and smell are the first things that start to begin our digestion process. So not all of my meals look beautiful and pulled together, but it truly does help your body digest your food better. So if it takes 2 seconds to kind of chop things up and make them look pretty, I'm all about that. I also just love all of the colors and all the different flavors that we're gonna get here. And then this is pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna sprinkle our seeds on. I do a lot of seeds. I love all the healthy fats in seeds. I love the texture, the flavor that they add. And my oven is almost done preheating. So once that is ready to go and warm, we will throw these in. In the meantime, I'm just going to assemble a quick dressing to toss onto here. And then I'll just probably pop these into the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so the falafel is done. I've pulled it out of the oven. It looks beautiful. It smells delicious. I tossed 2 of those here on the top. Then I just have a really simple apple cider vinegar, mustard seeds, tahini, avocado oil, and a little bit of lemon juice with some different spices. I will of course put all of the recipe instructions in the description box down below. But I'm just gonna top that a little bit here. Good to go. Lunch is served. So easy, you guys, but also delicious. So many different textures, flavors happening here with the seeds and the quinoa. Obviously, all of the different vegetables and greens. It's just so yummy and delicious. All right, guys, so I've been painting with the kids. My nails are like stained, but that's okay. So if they look like purple, that is why. And I'm getting ready to make a little snack. So it's about 3:30 right now, and this will just be like the perfect snack to hold me over until it's dinner time. So I'm gonna share with you what I have in my bowl ahead of time. Like, as a busy mom, like meal prep is so important to me. And actually, like, I don't even meal prep, I ingredient prep. And making chia pudding and things like this. So this is actually chia pudding and Zen basil seed pudding. It's very similar to chia seeds, but they actually have a lot more nutrition, and they like gelatinize much faster. So I like using both. I just do half and half, and I just went ahead and I made this earlier in the week. So then it's ready to go in my refrigerator. So I scoop some out. I'm gonna slice up some strawberries and some chocolate. I have a sweet tooth. I definitely crave chocolate. So for me, this is like the perfect treat to have, especially seeing how it's extremely healthy and really filling. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice up the strawberries and put the chocolate on top, and we'll have a wonderful little afternoon snack. The most literally delicious. Look at how pretty. Also, all the different layers. You could even drizzle over some maple syrup. But when I should have mentioned this, when I made the chia pudding, I put vanilla extract and a little bit of maple syrup and I mixed it in. So my chia seeds are slightly sweetened already. It smells and looks so pretty. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get started with dinner. This is gonna be a soup, so I'm gonna start with this first, and then I'm also doing salmon with a salad. But this is just a super simple zucchini, chickpea, and kale veggie soup. It's perfect for the springtime right now. Like I said, the weather here in Michigan has been a little bit weird, like in the mornings and then sometimes throughout the day it's really sunny, and then it will kind of cool down and rain, obviously, like April showers bring May flowers. So I've still been in the mood for soups, but I just want them to be a little bit more fresh. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up this yellow squash, this zucchini, 3 cloves of garlic, this onion. I'm gonna brown that all in a pan. Then I'm gonna drain and rinse my chickpeas. We've got 4 cups of veggie broth right over here. I'll throw that in after everything's had a chance to brown, and I can take the edge off. And at the very end, I am just gonna toss in the kale, but I just want to wilt that. I'm using baby kale. You can use dino kale, you can use regular kale, whatever of your liking. I just happen to have baby kale in the house, so that's what I'm going to be using, but I just need to soften it. You don't really want to cook it through. So we're going to go ahead and get chopping and browning, and we'll start there. I do tend to start dinner really early. It's like 4:15 right now, but I do that because like this is gonna just be obviously on the stovetop for a while simmering. I still have to assemble the salmon and the salad, and honestly, we eat dinner between 5:30 and 6. So I start dinner about 2 hours before. I let things kind of cook, and then I also just hang out with the kids. So that's just what works best for us. Okay, so now I'm just gonna spray a little bit of the Chosen Foods avocado oil. You could use grass-fed butter. I might go back in with a little grass-fed butter, but just to start us off, I'm gonna go in with some avocado oil. Okay guys, so as you can see, everything is browning. It looks beautiful, nice and soft. So now's the perfect time to add in the chickpeas. I'm going to let all of this kind of blend together, the flavor, for about 1 or 2 minutes. Then we'll add in our broth. We'll cover it up and let it cook for about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your liking for flavor, but for me, the more flavor the better. Okay guys, so the oven is almost at 450. So on the salmon fillets, I just have Himalayan salt, a little bit of Celtic salt, black pepper, a little bit of this adobo seasoning, and then I just have like smashed, finely chopped garlic on top. And now I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon on both of them, and then put the slice a slice of lemon on each. And then we're gonna bake it for about 12 to 14 minutes. We'll put that over a really simple bed of greens. By then, the soup should be fully cooked. I'm about to add in the kale when I pop this in the oven, and dinner will be served. All right, guys, let's take a peek at the soup. Oh, it's beautiful. So now is the perfect time to add in our kale. Stir that in. Let that wilt. Turn the stove down to low, and then it'll be ready to serve and eat with our salmon. All right, guys, so our salmon is done. I just topped it on a really simple green mixed salad. I also added like a quarter of an avocado. I put on some fresh parsley. Likewise, I did the same thing here on the soup. I added some fresh parsley, and I'm going to give everything just one more squeeze of lemon juice. And same for the salmon and the salad. Give that all a squeeze. And voila, dinner is served. I hope you guys will try out this soup recipe. I will have everything for you in the description box down below. It is so yummy and honestly so easy to put together. It's the perfect springtime headed into summer soup because it is such a refreshing flavor, even on those a little bit cooler days or those days that you're craving a bit more cooked food. So I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this beautiful meal. So I'm getting ready to end my day of eating. We just got the kids to bed. I'm making myself a cup of organic peppermint tea from Traditional Medicinals. I pretty much either have this or Tulsi tea every night, and then every single night since I've had babies, this habit started when I was pregnant with Ronan. I would eat dates before bed every single night. There's so many amazing nutritional benefits for dates when you're pregnant and within labor. Additionally, I just love the taste of them. They're a rich source of fiber. So I always have 5 or 6 dates with a cup of tea. I take that up to bed, relax. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour myself a cup of this peppermint tea, grab my dates, and then head upstairs. I wanna thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked this video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video, and I hope to see you back here next Thursday.